everybody, it's the Lawn Gnome, and welcome to your June Funko Pop update. I am sure that you are all really excited to hear what I have to say this month, but I'm also pretty sure that we are all going to be sent to our rooms and be scolded by our purses and our wallets, because, oh my goodness, I cannot even get started on how much awesome news I have to disclose to you guys today. And we are not even into con season. And I'm actually quite happy about the fact that I don't have any of that news just yet, otherwise this would have been a very, very long video. So, before we get into all of the awesome brand new news that is not Comic-Con exclusive related, let's take a look at how my collection has been going. What else can I say about what I am featuring today? Does anyone out there have any idea how excited I am for the fact that one of my favorite video games is becoming a full-length feature film this month? So, of course, without even seeing the movie, but basically having orgasms over the trailer, I had to go out and get the whole Warcraft movie line. And I don't really want to single any of these pops out because each and every one of them are just so exquisitely detailed. The details on the armor, the details on the weapons, the facial features, the expressions, as well as just everything down to the bare minimum is absolutely fantastic. And I am just so excited to see these characters brought to life. And we've got Lothar, King Lane, Garona Half-Orkin, we have Duratan, and we have Orgrim Doomhammer. I don't know what else to say about how awesome these pops look and how awesome they are detailed and how awesome I'm hoping that these characters are going to be when the movie comes out. But either if the movie is good or if it fails, I'm still glad to have some kind of a World of Warcraft pop in my collection, and luckily in this case, it's 5 of them. Where to begin? Oh Lord, where to begin? That's a great question. Because of the fact that there are so many amazing things coming out, I'm trying to keep it in the same kind of order that I usually do, as always. So, I think, based on what I have seen, the big theme for this coming month is comic books, especially with all the Comic Cons that are coming out, so I think I'm going to save every single comic book themed thing in this group for last. So the first thing that we're going to go into is every non-comic book exclusive, and we're going to be starting with 2 specific exclusives for the new movie Alice Through the Looking Glass. You can start off with a 3-pack Alice, Time, and Cheshire Cat in an FYE exclusive 3-pack, or you can even go a little bit further back in time, you just see what I did there, to get yourself a Books A Million exclusive glow-in-the-dark Cheshire Cat. And speaking of cats, one of the other big summer movies that's coming out this year is The Secret Life of Pets. There are other exclusives on the way, but this is the first glam shot that was offered, and it is a Amazon exclusive Flocked Chloe, and everybody loves those Flocked. Game of Thrones, of course, is coming out with something, as a matter of fact, that's in stores right now. You can get yourself a bloody-eyed Jon Snow over at Hot Topic. So, for all of you people out there collecting Game of Thrones, please go out and get this pop. And here's something I've never heard of. I have no idea what this group Boxed Lunch is, but basically they've gotten into the game and they're starting to get exclusives out there. So, Boxed Lunch is offering a Purple Regina from Once Upon a Time. I don't understand the reason as to why. I know there are lots of you who follow me that like Once Upon a Time, so please help a guy out here. What is with the Purple Regina? Does it have anything to do with the show at all? This is another exclusive that's coming out, and I have no idea where it is, but it is an exclusive which features a metallic Voltron. So, Voltron fans, if you've already gotten your Voltron pop, I'm pretty sure that this is one that you will want to add to your collection. FYE is also giving us something that a lot of people have been waiting for, a monochrome Leonardo. We already had Michelangelo, and I believe we had Raphael as well. I know for a solid fact that a lot of people were asking for a Leonardo version of this black and white Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, and now it is being offered. So, if you are collecting these monochrome gray turtles, go out and get Leonardo as well. And finally, Blizzard is offering an exclusive Funko Pop from their Overwatch series, number 95 in the set, Farah. So I know that there's a lot of people that are very excited for Overwatch, and the details on these pops have looked great so far, so why not Blizzard? Give us an exclusive. So go out and get Farah if you don't have her and want to get and complete your Overwatch collection. That wraps up all of the exclusives outside of comic books, so now let's take a look at a couple of other things. Most likely an exclusive will be thrown here and there because I usually do forget it. So, Rick and Morty fans, a lot of people are telling me that this is a really good show. I don't watch it, so I don't know much about it, but Rick and Morty are becoming Funko Pops, so I'm sure that if you are fans, you will want to go out and get that. And going into animation, and I'm really excited for this one because when the animation line came out for Funko, they made numbers 1 and 2 and 3, which were the Flintstones, and Frankenstein Jr., and then they made the Box Trolls, which was numbers 119, 120, and 121. Well, congratulations, Funko! You have finally caught up with 122, and it is the Hanna-Barbera hero, Space Ghost. So, Space Ghost fans, go out and get it. Space Ghost Coast to Coast fans, go out and get it. Who doesn't want to have Space Ghost? And I'm always excited when Hanna-Barbera characters come out as Funko Pops because I know that Brian Mariotta, the CEO, is a massive Hanna-Barbera fan, so I'm really excited to see what he's going to bring us in the future because I still want Jetsons Pops very, very badly. Let's take a look at the wonderful world of Disney. Believe it or not that much today, but we definitely have some really special ones. We have Elliot from Pete's Dragon, who is a 6-inch pop. So I know that a lot of people are collecting Disney everywhere, and why not go out and get Elliot? We've also got the Finding Dory line. I've said this when they first announced them at Toy Fair. I didn't understand why they were doing this, especially considering the fact that the Dory doesn't look any different except for the number of the piece in the collection, but Hank is a new character from the new movie, so I guess if you are fans and want to continue collecting all of your Disney Pops, there's no reason why you can't go and pick that up. So now let's move on to movies. We've got, as promised, from the brand new Ghostbusters line for the new movie, the Ecto-1, which is featuring one of the brand new Ghostbusters. The details look pretty awesome, but I definitely will say that the original Ecto-1, which is in the Pop Rides collection, is definitely much better, so why not go and pick that one up? Jim Henson's The Dark Crystal. I knew that this was coming somewhere down the line, and I had a feeling that these Pops were going to be absolutely gorgeous. So, they do look absolutely gorgeous. I mean, it's The Dark Crystal. It's a cult classic. If you're a Dark Crystal fan, please go out and get them. I wouldn't be surprised if a Labyrinth line isn't too far behind, and quite frankly, there should be one. And of course, we've already gotten Independence Day, but how about Independence Day Resurgence? I've been seeing the trailer, and I am really excited for this movie. I am gonna go see it. So, once again, you've got famous characters like David Levinson, played by Jeff Goldblum, and you've also got the alien, and then you've got Liam Hemsworth's new character. I don't know if there's gonna be any more after this, but if there are, I will definitely let you know. Now, here is a line that I was really excited for. As a matter of fact, a long time ago, I made a video about Pops that I would love to see, and Scott Pilgrim vs. the World was one of those groupings, and I have to say this. I hate this line. I think that it is so anticlimactic. I really thought that they were going to consider going in the way of the original Brian O'Malley animation. I don't like the way that these characters are featured. I thought it would be like Scott Pilgrim holding his flaming sword, Ramona on rollerblades or with a mallet, Knives Chow, of course, is Knives Chow. There's really nothing wrong with her, but why just these three? There's so many other characters. There's the 7X's, there's Steven Stills, there's Kim Pine. There's so many other characters besides Ramona, Scott Pilgrim, and Knives. So, unless there's any exclusives coming out, or if they're planning on making more to this line, I hate to say that I am not interested in this one. But now let's take a look at the brand new lines in the world of science fiction in movies. We've got the brand new Star Trek Beyond line from the brand new Star Trek movie, and I don't understand why they made practically the entire crew for the movie, yet when you take a look at the original series, they are still missing characters like Uhura and Dr. McCoy. They look great, don't get me wrong. I'm really excited to see this movie. I'm very excited to see Simon Pegg in another pop form besides Shaun of the Dead, so I'm sure that Star Trek fans are going to go out and get them. And we will continue with the Star Wars line, which will in fact include some exclusives. We got some brand new pops from the Force Awakens line, including some that I had seen in the Toy Fair catalog, like Rey and Kylo Ren in their action poses, which is great. We also have General Hux and Maz Kanata, just to name a few, but we also went a little further back in time. We have a Bespin City Luke Skywalker, and we also have a Endor Skywalker, and a Dagobah Yoda from The Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. I gotta tell you, I think out of all of these, the Yoda looks fantastic. I really, really love the details. But of course, it's just not Star Wars, or any great line for that matter, without exclusives. So here are some exclusives that are going to be coming to stores near you, and as always, so you know where to find them, the logos for all of their respective stores where you can find these brand new exclusives are in the picture as well. And of course, we also can't conclude Star Wars without taking a look at the brand new pops that were featured in the last month's Smuggler's Bounty. They are IG-88 and flying Boba Fett with his rocket pack. The Boba Fett is gorgeous. I have never seen such amazing detail on a Star Wars pop. So, Star Wars fans rejoice. Go out and continue your Star Wars pop collection. A very interesting pop that is coming out is the brand new oversized pop from BFG, The Big Friendly Giant, the new Steven Spielberg movie that is coming out in July. I'm very excited because I loved what they had to show me in the trailers, and this is a very detailed pop. I wouldn't be surprised if people go out and get this brand new character in the world of pop, and I'm very excited, and I really hope the movie is successful because it's a Disney movie directed by Steven Spielberg. How cool is that? And to conclude the movies, we've got a line that I was also hoping for, and now we got it. And of course, it is the brand new Ferris Bueller's Day Off line, and it's just 3 of them. I am only going to be getting one, and that's the Dancing Ferris. Even though I love Cameron, I'm really surprised they didn't make Edward Rooney or Genie, or Sloane, but what can you do? For now, let's just accept what they've got, and I gotta tell you, the Dancing Ferris, I love the pose, I love the look, it really makes me want to play Twist and Shout right now. And there's a very good chance that it's playing in the background of this video right now. And now let's take a look at some television. We have got a line that I never would have imagined would come out in a million years. So, if you want your own little Betty White, Rue McClanahan, Estelle Getty, or B. Arthur on your desk or on your nightstand, the Golden Girls line is coming. And I know so many people that are Golden Girls fans. I've seen episodes here and there, and I really, really liked them. So, why not go out and get Golden Girls pops? So here's someone that I had a feeling was going to get a pop, but I didn't expect her to get it in this form. We've got Lady Gaga in pop form, everybody, but she is a part of the American Horror Story Hotel line as the Countess, who we all know and love from the show. And the details are great. I'm really impressed over the fact that she decided to go in this route and not become a pop in the Pop Rocks line. Though I have a strange feeling that she probably will return again into the pop line like that. But for now, if you like American Horror Story, you've got Lady Gaga in pop form today. And as we close out the television and movie and all the non-comic line stuff, we are going to start off with 3 new Teen Titans Go Pops, and they are very interesting because of the fact that they are Robin, Raven, and Starfire disguised as the classic superheroes Batman, Wonder Woman, and Flash. I gotta tell you, the one that Robin is, the Batman one, is pretty funky. I like the way he looks, and I'm not gonna collect them, but I'm sure there's gonna be so many people that will be interested, so why not go out and get those? And now we've got some new glam shots from some extensions to the CWDC lines. We have got 3 characters from Arrow, well 2 really, it's 2 different versions of Speedy, one with a sword and one with a bow, and of course we've got Oliver Queen again in his Season 4 Green Arrow uniform, and from The Flash we've got Zoom, who looks pretty damn awesome. And we've also got Preacher, the brand new AMC show. I've already watched the pilot, and oh my god, that show is insane! And I love the way that these characters look in pop form. I have not read the comics. When I was young, it was so hard to get your hands on Preacher comics, but I think that the cast that they have chosen to play these characters is absolutely perfect. So yeah, you got those. And you can also get some exclusives from various sources. There is a Hot Topic Bloody Cassidy, a GameStop version of Jesse, and a PX Premieres exclusives of Tulip played by Ruth Negga. And she is awesome on the show. I am so excited for the show to come back again on June 5th, which is this coming week. So I'm really looking forward to seeing it again, watching it till the very end, and most likely reviewing it as well later on my show. And finally, to go fully into comics and break away from television, we of course had the collector box, the League of Collectors, and we have the brand new pop from The Flash. We've got Jay Garrick, and it's the Golden Age Flash, obviously, but if you watch the show The Flash, you know exactly who this version of Jay Garrick is, and I'm quite surprised that they did make this, and I really love the details on this pop as well, especially with the helmet and the uniform, and so I will never be able to get my hands on this one, but I know so many people who got it, and I've seen glam shots, I've seen close-ups of it. It's gorgeous, and I'm so happy that they're actually going out of their way to make unique pops for specific lines. So now let's take a look at some things in the world of comics that I'm not too satisfied with. Enough with the Batman, people. There's way too many Batman pops. We have everything from the 1966 Batman to the Dark Knight trilogy to Skittles Batmans, and now we have Batman imposters. A whole bunch of Batman and Batgirls. Basically, it's the villains disguised as these two specific characters. And I don't understand why there are two versions of Harley Quinn, one as Batgirl and one as Batman. It just doesn't make sense to me. But, I mean, I will say that the Scarecrow looks pretty cool, but my god, stop. And along with that, stop with the Deadpool! It's enough already! Now they've officially announced a mystery box from Hot Topic, and when you open that mystery box, you can get the rest of the Skittles version of Deadpool. There was a blue, a green, and a pink one, and now you can complete your collection with the orange one, which is Stingray, the yellow one, Slapstick, and of course the Madcap, which is the purple one, and there's even a chase of Madcap in which he is metallic. So, enough with the Batman, enough with the Deadpool. Can we get into something different, for crying out loud? Well, I guess my prayers were answered way too soon. How about this? Apparently Funko is doing a very special exclusive in which they actually will send out an exclusive, but it will only be sent to one specific retail chain. It's not going to be done by the chains themselves, it's going to be Funko choosing it for them. So the first one that they're doing, we don't know which store it's going to be in, but it is Cosmo from Guardians of the Galaxy. He was collected by the collector, it is the Russian space dog, and obviously it's really cute, but I have to say, once again, this is impressive. The Batmans and the Deadpools may be making me fed up, but to go out of their way and make something as unique in the Marvel line as Cosmo is very, very cool, and I commend them for that. And we've also got our first taste to the brand new thing that Funko is doing. There's going to be a flocked Swamp Thing at San Diego Comic-Con. This is the first of the San Diego Comic-Con things that I am able to feature. There will hopefully be more news next month, but they're making a line of scented pops. So, not only is this Swamp Thing going to be flocked, it is also going to smell. I'd like to know your thoughts, everybody. Please put your comments in the box below, and please tell me what you think of scented Funko Pops. And we've got a very special box. I don't know if it's an exclusive. All I know is that it is another extension of the Civil War line. It is a 4-pack. 2 Funko Pops and 2 Pocket Pop keychains. The keychains are Iron Man and Captain America. But my prayers have been answered. We will be getting Hawkeye in this Civil War line, and we will be getting Spider-Man in this line. The two of them are featured in this box along with the keychains, and I love the action poses on both of them. Hawkeye looks badass, and Spider-Man looks even more cool with the shield in his hand. And from what I have heard, ladies and gentlemen, that shield is detachable. And speaking of Captain America Civil War, we also have Captain America in what they like to call sepia. They had an Agent Carter of this a couple of months ago, and it's basically a way to make it look like it's vintage. I do like the color scheme on this one, I really do, and it's really cool that they actually went and did this version out of the original Captain America from the Funko line, so it does look very old school with a couple of interesting details to make it look more modern and a little bit better. I don't know really what to make of this, even though I do find it very intriguing, but I'm sure that there's going to be people that are going to go out and get it, especially because of the fact that it is supposed to be here to commemorate the 75th anniversary of this hero. And let me tell you, a character that has been shafted so many times in the world of entertainment outside of comic books, and maybe a cartoon here and there, they've really done this character justice in all of the recent Marvel Cinematic Universe films. And we are going to close this month, especially when it comes to the world of comics. Who is not excited for Suicide Squad? This line is definitely one that a lot of Funko fans are excited for. I've already collected my Batman v Superman pops that I wanted, and when I found out that these were going to be coming out, I was very excited because the details on them looked fantastic. And there are a lot of them, and they're all pretty awesome looking. I know for a solid fact that I will not be getting all of them. I will be getting myself a masked Deadshot, I will be getting myself the Harley Quinn with the baseball bat, and I will be getting the Killer Croc. I wasn't sure if I was going to, but I love Batman's Rogues Galleries, and I love the way this Killer Croc looks. I would have totally gone for the Captain Boomerang, but I don't like him in the way that he is being portrayed. I really hope that they can make an exclusive pop somewhere, or maybe somewhere down the line if there's a Flash movie, which I know is coming, if they will have Captain Boomerang in his comic book costume, or maybe something that doesn't look so goofy, but I don't like the way he looks here. I want to see Captain Boomerang the way Captain Boomerang should be. You're probably saying to yourselves, Lawn Gnome, you're not going to get a Joker? That Joker looks awesome. Au contraire, I will be getting a Joker. Take a look at these exclusives. We've got Target exclusives, Walmart exclusives, GameStop exclusives, and Hot Topic exclusives of Harley Quinn and the Joker. And they all look fantastic. But which one do I want? I want the Hot Topic exclusive Joker in the black tuxedo. Why? Well, take a look at this picture. I am a huge fan of Alex Ross. He is one of my favorite comic book artists of all time, next to other greats like Jim Lee and Todd McFarlane. But Alex Ross has always been someone that was near and dear to my heart because of how he made these characters look so real through paints and not through ink. And his version of the Joker is exactly what this pop reminds me of. The black tuxedo with the evil grin, especially because of the fact that the black and the darkness brings out the whiteness in the Joker's face. And if you take a good look at this pop, the same thing happens. So when I got that Alex Ross vibe, even though I loved the Joker in the suit, I just said, no, this one is mine. And quite frankly, I'm glad that one is a Hot Topic exclusive because it is so hard for me to find ones at Walmart and Target these days. There's also another Funko Pop coming from this line, and it is Enchantress. I couldn't get a glam shot of her, but I'm hoping to get one somewhere down the line. Once again, I'm extremely excited. I'm not going to be going out to buy hundreds of these pops, but the ones that I am excited for, I'm really glad that I will be adding them to my collection very soon. As always, guys, I really appreciate the fact that you took the time to come and watch me review all of these awesome little things that we know as Funko Pops. I still cannot get over how amazing Funko has become in just a short amount of time, and I'm really looking forward to another Funko Pop update to disclose to you with some more awesome news. But in the meantime, please feel free to put all of your comments in the box below, and let's have a couple of discussions about different kinds of Funko Pops. And until then, I'll see you in the next one. Actions speak louder than words.